What's up, faithful? It is your boy, Niner Sickness, coming to you with the Niner Sickness podcast. How's everybody doing? How is everyone doing? Hope everybody's having a good time. Let's talk some 49er football, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk some 49er football. Give me 1 second. Let me fix something real quick. Give me a second. Let me turn that down a little bit. We don't need too much light. Give me a second. All right. Much better. Okay. All righty then. Much better. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing great. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the podcast. What's going on, David Emerson? It says fire Kyle Shanahan. Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. Let's see here. It's a it's a complete and utter show in Santa Clara. Yeah, unfortunately, the fans have not been getting what they've been paying for. I feel bad for the 49er fans, the season ticket holders. They put in their hard-earned money. They do everything they go to watch a game, an enjoyable game. And when they get the type of outcome they got yesterday from the 49ers, I really feel bad for the fans, man. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. I do feel bad for the fans. Let's see here. I'm worried about Warner and all that money we gave him just to have a... Warner has been having an off season. It's been a crazy season, 9 or 49, but let's keep it real. Warner, it's not all on Warner. Could Warner play better? Of course, but it's not all on Warner. It's just a lot of it has to do with having a rookie defensive coordinator, not having a good secondary. You know, when you have the likes of Josh Norman out there making both hit plays, when you don't have a very good secondary, and let's be honest, other than Nick Bosa, we don't really have a pass rush. So I can't really put everything on Warner, my opinion. What's up, Niner? Niner Escalade Empire, what's up? What's up? Before we go any further, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I like to say, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. The score doesn't tell the story. We are blown out. We are a bad team. There's no denying that. What's up, Kathy Sanchez in the house? What's up, Kathy? How you doing, Kathy? The queen is here. Hi, Beto. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Going to go on a little rant. But other than that, good. Blessed. Let's see here. Josh Norman is making our team look like clowns. Put someone else. Well, he was benched. Let's keep it real. He was benched after that incident with the coach. He was benched, and Kirkpatrick came in his place. Didn't do that much better. You know, like I said, when you're lacking corners, you're not getting the pass rush, and you can't really do the pass rush as much as you want because of the lack of corners. You can't really put it on Fred Warner. It's just everything's bad right now. We're a bad team. What's up, Joe L? How you doing, brother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for me. smash that like button. Please wipe your feet from Paul Anderson. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that, Paul. So the 49ers are not a good team right now. Obviously, I mean, look at the 3 teams that we've beaten. The Detroit Lions, the Eagles, and the Bears. Those are not very good teams either. I know people want to put the blame on Shanahan. People want to put the blame on John Lynch, on Parag. People want people fired. And, you know, we get in our emotions. And you know what? I understand we are upset. I know that you guys are upset and you guys have the right to be upset. You are not getting the type of football that you deserve. You're not getting the type of football that you're accustomed to. Last year, we were having issues because of injuries. This year, it's completely different. And it's frustrating. It is frustrating to say the least. What are your thoughts now that we played the Cardinals? And how is it looking for the rest of the games? Well, Joe, I thought that playing the Cardinals should have been a game that we should have won. Okay? Because the reality is, if you can't contain McCoy, how in the world are you going to stop Matthew Stafford? If McCoy looked that good against our secondary and defense with all those screen passes, how is that game going to look against the Rams? So I was hoping to defeat the Cardinals, especially with them being out with the number 1 quarterback, the number 1 receiver, their number 1 running back left after the first play. Connor came in, James Conner, and he looked like a freaking Emmitt Smith. As somebody told me earlier, we are missing the heck out of Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward's absence was felt yesterday. I haven't checked my email, Kathy, but I will. I should have saved it. I sent you stuff before. Maybe this time what I'll do is I'll save it. This way I don't have to keep asking. But yeah, so it's frustrating. It's frustrating to say the least. But you know, we're quick to point fingers, and maybe you're right. Maybe somebody should get fired. But who do you really fire? I know that we're not accustomed to this type of football. And it's frustrating that we're not getting what we are supposed to get as fans. Especially not winning. When was the last time we won at Levi? When was the last time we had a W at Levi? I mean, Jimmy did good. He didn't do bad. Yeah, he had that bonehead interception at the end. He didn't see Buda Baker back there. I don't know how he didn't see him. He threw some kind of high throws, but overall, Jimmy did not lose this game. I know a lot of you guys like, put it in Trey. You know what? If you're mad at Jimmy, be mad at Jimmy. But Jimmy did not lose this game. Elijah did not get the chance to run a lot because we fell behind early. 2 turnovers. Okay, let's keep it real. Those 2 turnovers hurt us big time. Before you know it, it was 17-0. The game plan changed. They got away from the run, and they tried to pass. Welcome back, though. And a positive note, welcome back, George Kittle. Yes, he had the fumble, but you know what? It was one of those, man, the players just made a better play. The defender made a better play by punching the ball out. But Kittle was just trying to continue to extend the play. I think he had 101 yards and a touchdown. His first day back. We lost Mike McClinchy for the year. He's gone. We brought in Compton. Really? Compton? Out of all players, Compton? So who are we going to put at right tackle? Is it going to be Jalen Moore? Is Kyle going to stick with Compton there? Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Mike McClinchy either, and I'm going to make sure that everybody knows that. Okay? I'm not the biggest fan of Mike McClinchy. But boy, oh boy, we're going to feel the absence of his presence with Compton at the helm. Hopefully they're able to put Moore. But remember, Moore is the left tackle, not a right tackle. Playing left tackle is not as easy transition to going to right or vice versa. You know, people think just because you're a tackle, oh, you can play left. Unless you're, you've done both, then that's great. But if you only play one side, totally different techniques to defend the right from the left and from the left to the right. So people are like, just put in Jalen Moore and expect him to just kind of play like an old pro is going to be difficult. I'm not saying he's not capable of playing a right tackle, but it's not an easy transition going from left if that's all you've done to right. And Compton is trash. So, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Mike McClinchy, but he will be missed. And sometimes, I guess we're going to find out how bad that right's going to get to realize, man, we should have kept McClinchy healthy. You're right. It's not like the football games we are used to. Absolutely, Joe. I mean, people want to put, it's only normal when people want to put blame. When you're frustrated, when you're in your emotions and you're upset, and we are entitled to be upset. We are not getting the production out of our team that we expect. We had high expectations, right? High expectations going into 2021. And 2021 has not turned out to be what we wanted it to be. So, of course, with that, a lot of people being upset, frustration kicks in. Fire Kyle. Fire John Lynch. Fire Parag. Fire the janitor. Now, I agree. We are a bad team right now. We're playing bad. We can't tackle. We're lacking people in the secondary. Wilson got burnt badly by Kirk. We know Hofanga, he's a missile he can hit, but he's not a runner. He can't sprint with the best of them. It's hard, man. What is something you would like for the team to improve on, and what is the thing that is the team? What is the one thing that the team is lacking on? Identity. The team is lacking in identity, and I understand there's injuries. Kyle is having an off year. But we don't have an identity. In 2019, we were a team that ran the ball down your throat and we stopped the run. That was our identity. Run the ball and stop the run. Right now, we're not running much and we can't stop nobody. Now, for a lot of those people that did not like Javon Kinlaw, no sacks. You're getting a dose of how much Javon Kinlaw is missed, especially in the run game. Javon Kinlaw can take on two defenders and not get moved. He's like an oak tree. You got number 90 getting tossed like a rag dog. You get streets being moved. We are definitely missing Javon Kinlaw. So, not having an identity, Joe. And what is one thing I would like the team to do? Play better. Fundamentals. Get back to the fundamentals. Get back to what you know. Play discipline. The whole situation with Norman, the penalty that we got from Norman was ridiculous. He's a veteran. He should know better, Joe. He should know better. The fact that he feels that he had to argue with the Cardinals coach is idiotic. Well, it looks like we are the Jets in the NFC. I know the Lions are worse. I understand that. But the way we're playing right now, Joe, I understand you're trying to be positive. We're not the Jets, or we're not this team. We're not the Lions. But we are the 49ers. And the 49ers are playing like trash. They're playing like trash. And we're 3-5. And we're playing next week on Monday night, prime time, against the Rams, who, by the way, got their butts kicked by the Titans. So the Rams are going to be upset and have something to prove. And guess who are they going to use to make their point? Yeah, you got it. The 49ers. Coaching identity, personal responsibility. All of this can be attributed to Kyle Shanahan. Let me ask you something, David. Yes, Kyle has a lot to blame. He's been having an off year. But that turnover by Kittle, is that Kyle's fault? I don't think so. The way the defense played yesterday, on Sunday, the bad tackling, not able to stop the screens, that wasn't Kyle. Now, Kyle has his share of responsibility, David. I agree with you. Kyle, punting from the 39 was weak. So I agree. Kyle needs to be held to a higher standard. But I don't think we lost the game yesterday because of Kyle. Maybe we lost the game. Most likely we lost the game because of D'Amico Ryans. And I understand it's his first year. But man, we're missing Robert Saleh right now. I don't blame Jimmy for the way things are because they are a mess right now. But it would be nice to see some of that we were told are good draft picks get a little playing time. Welcome to the show, Larry. How you doing, Larry? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you, brother. Make sure to smash that like button for me. You're right. That's one thing about, listen, I hate to compare us to the Rams, but the Rams are a coaching staff that develops their players. They develop their players. We don't. We don't develop our players. Kyle, for some reason, doesn't like to play rookies. I'm surprised he's playing Elijah Mitchell, and that's out of necessity. I mean, your second pick in the draft was inactive in Banks. Your third pick in the draft that you moved up to get and Trey Sermon was inactive. The corner that we picked up from what I forgot his name already. Emery, or I haven't seen him so much that I already forgot his name. He was a pick in the third. He wasn't active. So, my goodness, no development here. We are so missing Mo Hurst with the run defense. Yeah, Mo Hurst and Javon Kinlaw. You're absolutely right, David. Those two guys are being missed badly. I mean, moving Armstead inside was a good move. Armstead can handle two defenders. Freaking, what is his name? Number 90. My goodness, today. He was being tossed like a rag dog, man. He was pushed back. We're missing Hurst and we're missing Javon. Mightily. At least the Jets and Lions are playing with heart. There's no heart. I don't know about that, David. I think the Niners are just a mess right now. They're just a mess. I think they're playing with some heart. Kittle was playing with heart. Jimmy was playing with heart. You know, Bosa's playing with heart. We're just a mess. I know your point, David. I hear you. But the players have not given up on the staff yet. Givens, thank you, David. Kevin Givens was being tossed like a freaking ran dog. Doll. Not dog. Excuse me, Mr. Kevin. We can run the ball 11 times and pass 40 times. That is Kyle's fault. Kyle himself said, success of this offense is predicted on the run. You give the ball to Mitchell 8 times. No Wilson, no Sermon. I hear you. But when you fall 17-0 because of 2 turnovers, that turns your scheme. That changes your scheme, excuse me. Your game plan changes. Now, should he ran the ball even more? Yes, I agree. But when you fall behind 17-0 because of turnovers that quick, let me tell you, the game plan changes. But he should have been more disciplined to the run. I agree. 8 times is not enough. It's not enough, brother. I hear you. Yeah, Avery Thomas. Dina Harvey, what's up, Dina? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Would appreciate it. Givens. Yes, sir. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Still trying to recover from the devastating loss. What's up, Dina? I hear you, girl. I hear you. I hear you. It's tough. Moses Martinez, D-back disciple. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? If you were tackling people, you missed everyone, bro. What did I miss? That was the question that should have been asked to all the defenders Sunday for the Niners. What did I miss? You missed everyone. Yeah. He was benched. I'm surprised that he's still on the team. He's a veteran. I understand we all have our tempers. I understand we all lose. I'm guilty of losing my temper, not at the right time. But when you're a professional player like he is, when you are a veteran on a roster that has no leadership right now, we're definitely missing the leadership of Mr. Number 25. Whether you guys like them or not, his leadership is missed. And Joe Staley, his leadership is being missed on this team. But you're right. There's no call for what Josh Norman did. That was a bonehead move. That right there, guys, showed me that he thought about who? Numero uno. Josh Norman was thinking about himself and not about the team. It wasn't about the team. It was about him. And you can't have that, especially if you're a veteran and you're supposed to be a leader to this young team. What is he teaching these young players? Rome the Upsetter. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Tough loss season is over. Well, I don't know if the season is quite over. It feels like that. If we continue to play the way we have, it could much be. Because even if we make at this point, let's keep it real. Even if we make the playoffs at the 7th seed, we're probably one and done. We're probably one and done. So, but mathematically, we're not out. And as long as you're not out, the season really isn't over, technically. But I know what you mean, bro. We play like caca. At least Kittle and Ayuk did well. Welcome back, Ayuk. Not enough, but not his fault. Kittle, not his fault. Ayuk when he got back up and fumbled the ball, that was devastating. But he was trying to get more yards. He's trying to stay out of the doghouse. So I didn't like it, but I understood it. I understood. It kind of reminded me of remember that play a few games back with the punt returner number 49, where he caught the ball, dropped it, and then he recovered, but instead of staying on, he got back up and then he fumbled it. Man, deja vu, man. It took me back to that play like that. The only one who at least tried to make a tackle, Kirkpatrick, and he got trucked. Sickness. I know that feeling of getting trucked. Yeah, bro. If the other player just puts a better move on you, then it is what it is, bro. So, with that statement, Moses, in your opinion, as the disciple, D-back disciple, I want to ask you, my friend, should we keep Josh Norman bench and let Kirkpatrick play? Even better, Lenore. Where is Lenore? Why was Lenore inactive? Your thoughts, Moses. Minus the fumbles, I'm glad Kittle is back. I agree with 100% with you. Yeah, minus that fumble. And you can't really blame him for that fumble. The defender just made a better play. Kittle made a great play, but the defender made a better play by knocking that ball out. And you can't really, put that on Kittle. Sickness, you and I both played football. The rule is if you fight your teammate, I saw that, yeah, you either off the team or getting benched for the season. And the thing about Wilson was only trying to calm him down. Wilson was not getting in his face. Wilson wasn't trying to start something. Wilson was just trying to calm Josh Norman down. And Josh Norman barked at Wilson. That is, listen, the lack of discipline, that is toxic for the defense. That is cancer. I'd rather lose the rest of the way without him. If I can quote, probably I'm not going to quote the right way, but Mr. Mike Singletary, you just cannot win with it. I just messed it up. But you know what if I said Mike Singletary, you know what that quote that he made. You just can't. He was referring to Vernon Davis at the time. I'd rather play with 10 players than 11. And right now, that's the way I feel with Norman. Third wild card spot is still up for grabs. Vikings and Panthers lost. Yes. Yeah, that's a positive. But besides the Cardinals, besides the Panthers, the Vikings are a better team than we are right now. But the way we're playing, man, we can easily be one and done. Easily one and done. And I hope that's not the case. I want to make it in, but most importantly, I want to fix. But how do you, at this point, at this juncture of the season, what do you fix? We're just a bad team. Whether you agree with me or not, we are a bad team. A bad team. I guess my halftime speech didn't work. Well, you tried, bro. Moses Martinez, you tried. I give it to you, bro. Kudos to you, bro. Applauses to you, bro. You tried. You did your best to try to rally the troops and get the troops focused. It just didn't work, bro. So, not your fault, brother. Dina Harvey says, yes, Joe Staley, there seems to be no team togetherness. Just my take. Joe would have brought everyone together. That leadership that Joe brought, the leadership that Richard Sherman brought to the defense is surely missed. It is missed. I love Trent Williams. Trent Williams, to me, is a freaking beast at tackle. Love him. All pro. Better than Staley at the position. But not necessarily in the leadership role. Joe Staley was more outspoken than Trent is. And a lot of people say, well, Fred Warner is a leader. Yes, Fred Warner is a leader by example, but he's not vocal. He doesn't get on people. He leads by example, which within its own right, I respect that from Warner. Respect it. But you need someone like Sherman that speaks his mind and jumps on your ass when you need to be jumped on. Sometimes we need to hear what we don't want to hear to give us a wake-up call. in my opinion. If I was the D-back coach, I tell Norman, you're on the bench. If he don't like it, pack your stuff and leave. Either way, he will not be playing. Agreed. Agree with you 100%, Moses. 100% agree with you, bro. And I hope that's what happens. We'll have to wait and see. I will start Emory Thomas. Give him a shot. He can't do no worse, can he? I mean, really. Could he do any worse than Norman? So I agree with you. That's how you develop these players. But Kyle doesn't want to develop. And that might be a problem that we have with Kyle. Kyle and his ego. It's a bad combination. At this point, we are not mathematically out of the playoffs. I understand Kyle is still trying to win. He's still trying to make it in. I understand that, but there has to come to a point where you got to begin to develop your players, especially your high draft picks. Your second pick in the second, your first pick in the second round, inactive. The player you went up to get in the third round, inactive. So, I can honestly say K'Wan Williams was actually making ton of tackles. Yes, he was. What's up, David Williams in the house? My boy David Williams is in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Smash that like button. Seahawks might get OBJ. That will be a nightmare for the way we're playing, bro. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. We have so much internal issues. The 49ers are dealing with so much turmoil in-house that it doesn't matter what the division's doing. It doesn't help us, but at this point, we're killing ourselves. Penalties, turnovers, bad tackling. I mean, we couldn't stop the screen. The Cardinals killed us with a bunch of screens. Yesterday's game, in my opinion, was probably be the worst game I've seen under Kyle Shanahan's tenure. I think it was the worst game that I've seen under Kyle Shanahan. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel. Sickness, do you think we have it bad? Raiders are just as bad, if not worse, with off-the-field issues. Yeah, I mean, they have their own issues, Moses. I mean, the loss of their coach, the loss of their first-round pick receiver. They're going through their mess as well. It's tough, man. Aruna in the house. What's up, Aruna? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit that like button. Smash the like button. Like what I like to say, Aruna, please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. Moses Martinez, D-back disciple, you predicted many things about the D-backs. Unfortunately, we don't have smart people in the front office. Boom! Bombshell. There it is. What's up, Aruna? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Real quick, guys, make sure to follow me on Facebook. At Niner Sickness, I have a page and a group that you're welcome to follow and be part of. Follow me on Instagram at Niner Sickness. Show me some love on Instagram. And I put a lot of pictures on there so that you can enjoy. And also follow your boy, Niner Sickness, on Twitter at Niner Sickness 49 and show your boy some love. Come on, Nick. Let's go. Bang, bang. Niner gang, we need it right now. You know that Bosa has been the only consistent player on defense that has been balling out. Not even Fred Warner. Fred Warner has had some bad games. Eric Armstead has also been quietly under the radar, in my opinion, playing good football. I know he hasn't had the sacks. Take away the money that is getting paid. And now, if you want to get a critic and say, "Well, $20 million for what he's doing is not worth it," you're probably right. He should be doing more. But he is better than a lot of the rest of the guys on that defensive line, but bar none. I always enjoy your shows. You bring truth, nothing but the truth. That's the only way to do it, brother. People are not always going to agree with me. That's fine. But listen, the whole point of podcast is to express how you feel and be blessed that if people are willing to listen to what you have to say. That's why I always tell people this. If you don't like what I have to say and you have a lot to say to me, I suggest in a nice way to start your own podcast, right? Now, I don't expect everybody to agree with me all the time. One of my good friends, I won't mention his name. He knows, if he's watching this video, he knows who he is. He's always disagreeing with me. If I say my name is Beto, he says, nope. The point that I'm trying to make is we are good friends, but he always disagrees with me. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't appreciate me. So just because we don't agree with each other, man, that's okay. But I will tell you the truth, the best of my ability. Now, do I get into my emotions? Yes. Do I kind of contradict myself a bit? Sometimes. So I have to get better and not get into my emotions. One week I can be like, start Trey. The next week, no, let it be Jimmy. So I definitely gotta work on that. I do. I'm a fan. I get caught up, but I gotta be a realist when it comes to podcasts. So I can't be based upon my feelings, more upon facts. Because if you follow facts, you're going to be honest and you're going to be, what's the word? Consistent. If you do emotion, that I tend to do sometimes, you're always going to be like this, up and down. You don't want that. At least not your followers. So, but thank you, Arun. I appreciate it, bro. It was so nice hanging out with you yesterday during the game. Being with you doing the play-by-play made the game enjoyable. Dina, see, if you were the only one that felt this way, I will continue to do these because, for one, I enjoy it. And two, when I hear you say something like that to me, it makes me feel better. Thank you. I appreciate. Now I know that I'm not the and I don't really call it play-by-play. I call it more of reaction because I do more reaction than I actually do play-by-play. But I enjoy what I do, and I enjoyed having you and all those that were with me yesterday or Sunday. I keep saying yesterday were the best. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that love. Don't change your style. It's unique. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for that love, bro. That is awesome. I will definitely keep that in mind, sir. David Williams. Hi, Beto. Kyler needs to go. Who is Kyler? Is he on the roster? Oh, you mean Kyle. 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 Got you. You mean Kyle. Listen. Kyle has been having a bad year. Let's not lie about this. Kyle's been having a bad year, right? But my goodness, if we fire him at this juncture, who do we bring in? And if we keep an interim coach, who's going to coach better than Kyle that's on the team right now? So I understand the frustration. I understand that, some heads need to roll. But if we get rid of Kyle, who do we replace him with? I need a replacement. You know what I mean? I need a replacement. I'm not saying we shouldn't fire him. But if we do, who are we going to replace him with? Because do you want to go again through Chip Kelly's? The Tom Tansulas? I don't. Definitely don't. Don't change your style. It's unique. That's why I am here. Thank you, Aruna. Thank you so much. Much love and respect to you, brother. That is kind words. Those are kind words. So truly appreciate it. See, words like that make this all fun for me. Listen, I know that a lot of content creators, and I'm not going to speak for others because I'm not them. Every content creator has their agenda, okay? They have their reasons why they create a podcast. Some of them just want to share what they have to say on their mind. Some of them they like clicks or they like followers and they want to get followers, subscribers. Now, if I get subscribers, great, of course. But I do this because I have fun. I do this because I love to talk. And I enjoy this. And because of a friend of mine who I respect a lot, he gave me the opportunity with providing me with all this equipment to do what I love to do. He knows who he is. Thank you for allowing me to enjoy and do what I love to do. And thank you guys for being part of my podcast. So whether I have 5 people or 5K, I still will be who I am every day. I believe Jed York needs to be owner and put people in place. Now, somebody disagreed with me earlier. Okay. And that's fine. My conversation with that individual earlier was this. Maybe we need to fire John Lynch and bring in a GM that has experience and take away a lot of that responsibility from Kyle Shanahan. Kyle, you're going to coach and you're going to coach only. And bring in a GM that will make the right calls. And a lot of people want to blame Parag. They said that Parag might be the problem. That's a possibility. So some heads need to go. If they do, it needs to be before Kyle. I think Kyle is just overwhelmed with too much responsibility. I think if Kyle can stick to coaching only and not personnel, he would actually do better, in my opinion. Let me get to some of these because I'm falling behind. Hey, faithful, rough weekend for all of us. What's up, Pale Time? Excuse me, welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Man, your Rams lost too, man. This Sunday was an awkward Sunday. Talk about one of those weird Sundays where the words are no more real. When people say anything can happen on any given Sunday. You guys heard that phrase, right? Anything can happen on any given Sunday. And those words were true this Sunday. The Bills lost to the Jaguars. The Broncos went into the Cowboys and beat the Cowboys. The Rams lost to the Titans at home without Henry. The Niners got destroyed in every way you can think of by the Cardinals. Without their starting quarterback, receiver, and running back. While the running back played one play and was out. Freaking James Conner looked like a freaking machine out there. Those screens were killing us. So it was a weird Sunday and a Sunday night. Let's see what happens tonight with the Bears. But welcome, Mr. Pale. I like it when you get your feelings in it. That makes it real. Well, thank you, Larry. Well, see, this is the data that I take. I take this in. I hear what you guys say. I take constructive criticism. Not that this is criticism. I'm just saying I can take in constructive criticism if it helps me to be better for myself and for you guys. But when I get also words of encouragement, like I'm getting from Larry and Aruna and a lot of you, I'm really humble because I know that I'm not the best content creator. I know that. I know there are better content creators out there. I know there are more knowledgeable. They can break down film better than me. I know that. I'm not blind. I'm not naive, but I love what I do. I love what I do. I love talking football. I got blessed that I have a friend. Financially, he supported me in what I like to do, and he pretty much all my equipment that I have, as you see here on the screen, has been donated by this individual. So by the grace of God, I can do this. Now, maybe because I'm not so good at football or this or that, maybe I don't have 2K, 3K followers. But if I have Larry, if I have Aruna, if I have Pale, Moses, David, Dina, Kathy, and a bunch of you, Oni, I'm fine. I'm okay. I am fine. I'm okay with it. Because I really treat this podcast as a family podcast. I really do. It's not about the clicks. It's not about how many people watch. It's about just enjoying myself with you guys. And I had people tell me some ugly things. Oh, you're stupid. You're too big. You don't know what you're talking about. Well, maybe that's true. But at least I'm doing what I like to do, and I'm not afraid to do it. I've noticed that a lot of people that criticize others is just jealousy. That's my firm belief. When people criticize other people for what they're doing, it is jealousy. Because they want to do what you're doing, but they're too afraid. So what do? They talk smack about you. That's all they are. Haters are just little scared people that won't have the balls to do something themselves, in my opinion. Now, constructive criticism, I welcome. Hey, Beto, maybe you should do this. Hey, Beto, maybe you shouldn't do this. Maybe you should work on this. That's constructive criticism. I'll take that. But the hate, I'm going to continue to do what I do because I love it. Yep. The Rams are a good team. They just had a bad game against a decent team without Henry Sunday night. Wait a minute. See? This is what happens when you're old. Today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. I was right. We placed yesterday. For some reason, I went to Tuesday. I don't know if I have a date on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm getting a check on Tuesday. I don't know what's happening on Tuesday, but somehow my mind went to Tuesday. Yeah, don't get old, ladies and gentlemen. Stay young. We got a backup tackle against Von Miller. Oh, that's right. Niner 49. That is so true, man. I don't know about you. I was, and a lot of us were concerned. Can Mike McClinchy handle Von Miller? And a lot of us were like, man, I wish Mike McClinchy wasn't playing. Well. Be careful what you wish for. Because now Mike McClinchy, unfortunately, got hurt and he's out for the year. He's out. He's not going to come back this year. Now we have Compton against Von Miller. Lord God, help us. Pale Time is salivating. He's like, yeah. Even though Pale's not going to admit it. But he's like, yeah. Oh, that's going to be painful, man. Chandler Jones is having a bad year, and he got his first sack of the year. His first sack of the year had to be against who? Jimmy G, of course. New one for next year. Oh, quarterback. Got you. Yeah, next year, not quarterback, coach. We were talking about Kyle and being fired. Do you, just out of curiosity, David, do you have any names, whether they're college coaches or they're positional coaches out there? Is there any names that you have in mind that you think, you know what? I think this person can be a better coach than Kyle Shanahan. And I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm being sincere. I'm curious. I would love to know. Is there someone in your mind that you're telling yourself, you know what? I think, whether you're right or wrong, that's a whole different thing. But is there someone that you think, or few people that you think, that are capable of replacing Kyle Shanahan next year? I would love to know. I love it when the comments talk to one another. The people in the comments. Love it, love it. Twilight Zone Sunday. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it felt like, Dina. Not only the Niners, the Rams, listen, Buffalo Bills to lose to the Jags. The Broncos, without Von Miller, destroyed the Cowboys. in Dallas. The Minnesota game and the Ravens went to overtime. It was one of those Sundays, man. Any given Sunday. Look who's just here to visit. What's up, Romelia Sports Report? How you doing, sir? Great stream. Niner Sickness. Good takes on breaks from week. We laid an egg. Man, you laid an egg, bro. We killed the chicken. If you guys laid an egg, our chicken died. That's how bad we played. Listen, as bad as the Rams played yesterday, you guys are still a better team than the Niners. So there's still hope at 7-2 than there is at 3-5. So you have it bad, but others have it worse. Keep all that hard work up. We all love Niner Sickness. We stay as fam. David Williams, thank you, sir. Again, I cannot preach that enough. People may not want to hear it. That's okay. I love family. I love having, like I said, if I have 50 people at a time, that'll be great. The more the merrier, right? If I have 700K, of course I'll be happy. But that's not what I'm after. What I'm after is just a few of us. They can just come and express how we feel to each other without feeling the need to have to explain ourselves or be afraid that someone's going to make fun of us. Not here, not on this podcast. Everyone will be respectful to each other. We don't have to agree with one another. But the minute someone disrespects someone, I will warn you. I'm not going to just block you. I will sit down with you and I say, hey, man, that wasn't cool. Don't do it again. And you do it again, or you don't take my heat lightly, you take it lightly, you're gone. Again, it's about family, David. It's about having a great atmosphere. It's about coming here, expressing how you feel, whether you know football or not, it doesn't matter. Whether you know the names of every player on the team or you don't, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you love your 49ers. Or as my two guests here today, Pale Time and Romelia, they love their Rams. Right? That's all that's important. You love your team and you want to express how you feel about your team. Dina. I love Dina. She may not know all the X's and O's about football, about her Niners. But she loves her Niners nevertheless. She doesn't love the Niners any less than someone that knows the X's and O's. She loves her Niners. And she wants to express how she feels. And she can do that here. Without no judgment of whether she knows what she's talking about or not. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just using her as an example. It doesn't matter if you know a lot or you know a little bit. 4 o'clock? Yes. Okay. It doesn't matter if you know a lot or you know a little bit. What matters is that we're family and we come together and we enjoy each other's company. I'm going to wrap this up. I got to read this comments real fast. My wife just came in and reminding me that I have to go and get the car smogged and they close at 5. So I'm going to be jumping out of here real quick. So I'm going to go through these comments real fast. If I skip some, my apologies. Mike Jackson, what's up? Welcome. Smash that like button. So I'm not going to read them. I'm just going to pop them up on the screen so people can read them, okay? My apologies. My apologies. I didn't realize an hour went by like that. Talk about going fast. But we're definitely family here in the Niners Sickness Podcast. That's the way I look at it. I enjoy each and every one of you. Like my boy Moses Martinez. He's a D-back coach. He loves football, but he loves talking about the D-backs. He doesn't talk about quarterbacks. He doesn't talk about linebackers. He doesn't talk about defensive line. And why should I get frustrated by that? He loves D-backs. So you know what I do? I use that for my advantage. I want to get to know him, and I want to allow him to express what he knows on my show and talk about his D-backs. You know what I mean? Instead of me saying, oh man, that's all you talk about is D-backs. No, that's all he talks about because that's what he cares. That's what he loves. That's his passion. And I'm going to encourage that passion from him. I'm going to encourage that from him. Corey Davis is in the house. What's up, Corey? How you doing, sir? Like, see this man right here? A lot of love and respect for Corey Davis. I truly respect. I'm shutting. Okay. That's my second warning. 3 strikes, I'm out. Corey, I love you, man. I really appreciate you. You're amazing. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to shut it down before I get killed on live television or YouTube. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. Pale time. And remember, thank you for visiting. Good luck with your Rams for the rest of the season, except on Monday. But I got a feeling that you don't have to worry about the Niners anyway. But I'm gone. I'm out of here. On to the next show. God bless you. And go Niners.